that long day behind you. Good times lie ahead. With company worth keeping, that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open, you'll find just the finest folks here. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and lend our stories your ear. Cause we're the talk at the tavern. Here you're always welcome. The talk at the tavern. Promising beer and bedlam. The talk at the tavern. Music, medicine, then some. The talk at the tavern. The song's over. Here we come.
And welcome to the tavern, everyone. It is, I just want to tell them what day we're recording on, because it doesn't come out on the same day that we record. But, I definitely not going to spoil this, because then they'll be like, oh shit, that was 3 months ago, April Fool's Day. But whatever. I'm your host, Travis. Fucking amazing writer. Beautiful, handsome, talented. And my vices tonight are really just me. Just me. I'm my own vice tonight. What about you, Ed? What do you got, buddy?
I've got, thank you again, Travis, for my birthday gift a couple years ago. A bottle of Elijah Craig bourbon and, of course, cheese. What about you, Andrea? What you got?
Oh, well, tea, because, yeah. And
I'm your
you
tea.
guys, you are. But you guys are my vice tonight.
I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
How about you, Kevin?
I am drinking an Old Moot kiwi and lime cider this evening.
How is it?
Pleasant, actually. Yeah.
What's the balance of kiwi versus lime with that one? If that's a good answer.
As he takes a swig.
More kiwi on the front end. The lime's not overpowering on the back end. It's pleasant rather than sharp, but it's not.
So it's a
sickly
sweet lime instead of
Good balance.
Instead of the bitter lime?
It's sweet, but not overly sweet.
Okay.
It's
not American.
It's not like a horrendously sweet lime like you'd get as a drink mixer. It's got an edge of sharpness to it.
Nice. It's okay. Let's get right into it. This episode we want to discuss. Oh wait, we want to discuss the opening toast. That's right. Thank God we have Andrea here. Otherwise, we'd be a complete mess.
We are men.
Don't. Anyhow. Right. Here's boobs. We'll just go with that. That's all I got.
Cool.
That right?
In pocket.
But yeah, to tell everybody how that ties in, we're looking at how ridiculous some clothes are. Ridiculous a lot of clothes are. Especially
Or how ridiculous clothes are. Period.
Well, I kind of feel like they have a purpose. I mean, we just got out of a very nippy winter.
Wear a cape.
I have a cape.
That way, if I get excited, things can peek out and look around.
You can have a tent.
I can have
Dual
a what?
purpose. A tent.
A tent. I thought you said a tit. I'm like, am I allowed? That's great. So yeah, it's I actually just want to read the written description. I'm trying not to, but let's talk about why clothing evolved from essentially practical to some of the bullshit we got today. I mean, we could start right now with like high heels, or we could go to something.
French.
Yeah, but men wore them first. Why did?
Yeah, French. Man, French.
Like women, like equality. Give us high heels and makeup, and then 200 years later, they're God damn it! This isn't what we meant.
Of course, back in the 70s, man, my platform shoes never left home without them.
You ask all these questions. And I'm just thinking, could it possibly be aliens?
You think they're into high heels too? Some lipstick, some nice, messy, fucked up lipstick?
Who knows?
No, they come here for the pockets.
That's why we have none. They took them all.
I just imagine them on the ship and they're going, God damn it, you brought back women's pants again. John, you're not going back down there again. What
It's
is?
this big.
What was this? That's a Goldberg sign of "Do you have to dookie?" Mrs. Goldberg
Trying
would
to
say
put
that.
something in a pocket. It doesn't go in the pocket.
Okay, at pre-show, you were like telling us about a class you took. I really, really need to know more about that.
Since I got the show all wrong, I thought the show was going to be putting titties in pockets, and Andrea made this little. And for those of you listening, my fingers are pointed down all together with my thumb behind them. And I was explaining to everybody pre-show, titties come in different forms. They're pointed down, they're pointed out, and they're pointed up. And I learned this in titty fitting class when I worked for Sears, because I used to be a manager, and I had to go to bra fitting class. And
a brothel class? Is that what you said?
Bra fitting class.
Brothel.
And
go ahead.
I learned all about.
I need a bra fitting, Ed.
Anytime, baby.
All the time if we're lucky.
Pull that shirt up. Let's see them. I can tell you exactly what size you need. But,
Their size adorable.
Okay.
You reckon in this country a bra fitting is just where you stand in a room with an English guy and he goes, "Yes, that's most fitting."
Well,
how many women don't actually know their right bra size and don't realize
a lot of women apparently. Yeah.
And they don't even know they're wrong.
Well, here's the thing. Bras only come in certain sizes, and if you are supposed to wear another size, unless it's very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that.
So they just get whatever.
Well, also, here's a quick hint. If your undergarments hurt, they're the wrong size.
They're in the wrong size. And that was one of the things. If it hurts, it's the wrong size. If your strap is way up here between your shoulder blades, it's the wrong size. I learned all of that. Well-rounded.
Well, nowadays, if it's way up here between your shoulder blades, it could be a sports bra or those other bras with the strap way up high.
And then I worked at Maryland Renaissance Fair, fitting women for leather vests and bodices and stuff. And yeah, I became a specialist in the field, man. Like, what do you want to know?
So was it inappropriate at that time, like when you're fitting them, just go, wow, those are nice. Let's measure, you know?
I never tried that.
Okay.
I never tried that. I was helping a woman with a vest one time, because you guys are familiar, lace up, blah, 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 blah. And I was trying to be careful.
Right.
And because usually they put it on, they pull it together, I lace it up for them. That doesn't fit. Try the next size, whatever. And I was trying to be really, really careful. And the next thing I know, she says to me, "If your finger slips and touches my nipple one more time, I'm throwing your ass down right here in the booth." I was like, "Sorry."
Now, was she saying that in like, I'm going to beat your ass or I'm going to take your ass? So. Okay. Yeah. I was more leaning towards, hey, big guy, how you doing? Then, what the hell are you doing, big guy?
I was trying. Be careful.
I think she caught on to that.
Yeah.
That you were trying.
What struck me as unfair about the bra industry is I understand when you're making a bra for a bigger woman that it involves a bit more material.
Right.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But the price jump, especially for big girls, can be astronomical. It's like, surely these poor women, as a man who was married to a woman who was astronomically gifted in the chest area for the best part of 22 years, they suffer enough as it is. Yeah. The amount of hours of my life I could have been fishing or playing poker or doing something entertaining that I spent giving my wife back rubs because she was carrying that weight around all day. Why are we penalising them on price as well? I'm just saying, fight the bra industry.
Right.
Don't buy them. Go without.
Thank you.
Well,
that's what I would say.
I could do that. A lot of women could do that, but some that are well endowed, they can't. And you got to have a good one, like for running, walking, everyday things.
Well, I'm wondering with big breast women, how much more pain would they be in without the bra than with the bra?
I was just getting ready to say that, because one of my employees, she is well endowed. We're talking about probably down to the navel. She don't wear a bra. She says she never has. She can't stand them. And you know me, I'll ask the question. I was like, hey, I hear that's painful. And she's like, no, because I've never worn a bra. If I had, it might be painful, but I've
Yeah.
never worn a bra, so therefore it's not painful.
I've never
Well,
worn
look
a
at
bra either.
some of
Hmm?
the
Nothing. Go ahead, Andrea.
look at some of the other cultures that don't wear them.
Mhm.
They don't have a problem.
I still have those National Geographics from the 70s.
I got mine
Yep.
too, man. Can't get any of the
My
pages
National
open, but I
Geographic's
still
right
got
here.
them all.
You were not the other culture we were talking about, Kevin.
Oh, sorry.
White
Forget my
people.
place.
Am I right, Ed?
British, damn.
That's what I meant.
So we'll just blame the aliens.
There's a lot of that going on this. Anyhow,
No.
like any good pub, tavern, or bar, we're going to steer away from that conversation.
Extraterrestrials? All right. No more.
There we go. So, okay. Here's what I'm going to say.
What you gonna say?
Sex sells.
Mhm.
So, these subtle torture devices of fashion have been
Mhm.
pimped as they make you sexy, thus convincing men that they want to see them when it's perfectly, or should be perfectly natural, just see boobs without necessarily having a teenage boy moment. But the fashion industry convinced women they need it for their health, their maintenance, convinced men and women that they're sexy, and have sold them just fucked up clothes, whether it's bras or the skirts or high heels or fishnet stockings are acceptable, those, because those are sexy. But only the thigh highs. When you get fishnets that are pull up pantyhose, I'm just like, where's all that mesh going? Don't do that.
Mm. Ow.
That is not going to be pretty, and that's not going to wash right. Don't do it.
Ow. I can't imagine because I know the material that they put inside swim trunks.
Mm-hmm.
That don't feel good next to my junk, so I can't imagine what fishnet feels like next to a woman's vajayjay.
You know, that's another thing I could talk about. When it comes to lingerie, like as a teenage boy with a Sears catalog, I'm like, this shit is awesome. Then as I actually get to experience and touch it and play with it, I'm like, this shit feels so uncomfortable. And the women were like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, why are you wearing it?
Why are you
Like,
wearing that shit?
put on the flannel nightgown, put on the sweats, whatever you're comfortable in. I'm happy to have what's underneath it.
I don't know. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I think you hit the nail on the head, though. Why is she wearing it? If she's just wearing it because she thinks you're going to like it, yeah, why? Be comfortable, be yourself. But in a lot of cases, especially if you're not overly body conscious, wearing sexy lingerie can actually be quite empowering.
That's
Mhm.
true.
I'm not doing it for him. I'm doing it because I feel sexy and special.
That is the best
Just
reason to
throwing,
wear it, Kevin.
just throwing my 5 cents in there. Girl power.
Oh, go
That's
ahead,
why he
man.
wears it. You
You know,
know, it's fine.
yeah. Put them tap pants on, big boy, and that little spaghetti strap
Thank
top.
God
Go
for
ahead.
crotchless panties, though, because I was going through 17 pairs a week.
I feel like crotchless panties would be a very efficient way because, you know, there's the zipper for men, that is.
Leave
Not
it to
for
my
women.
daughter. That's what she says. Get crotchless, problem solved.
If I'm wearing a dress shirt at work and I've got a particularly high waisted set of boxer shorts on underneath, the last thing I need is an extra layer of clothing on my way at 50. When you get that moment where you suddenly need to pee now,
Crotchless
High-waisted
panties.
there's an
boxer
example of taking
shorts.
functionality over fashion.
Oh,
But wait a
shit.
minute, go back to
Happened.
high-waisted boxer shorts. They have high-waisted men's underwear? Or do you
Well,
just like
not
to pull
high
them up,
waisted.
Grandpa?
I'm not walking around like some British grandfather from the 60s with them pulled up to my nipples and the laces on.
And like 8-inch suspenders holding
I
them.
just, I just mean that at my age, I'm not wearing something that would be described
What
Uh,
a time for his camera to freeze. Oh my god.
What the
as
fuck?
either sweat.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
aliens.
Hey, yeah.
Kevin,
You froze.
I
Yeah.
don't even remember where you were. We all had a fit that you froze right in the middle of the most interesting explanation of the entire show. What the hell was he saying? We were so hooked up we don't.
You were asking about boxer shorts, and I was just explaining. I
Grandpa,
didn't mean I was
suspenders.
wearing something where they were pulled all the way up to here with a set of braces holding them up. I just meant that instead of wearing something that was sleek or sexy, I was wearing something you could definitely describe as functional.
So there's high-waisted boxers in.
Have you seen the side of me? Everything on me is high-waisted. My waist is eye level on some people.
I know, and it's really hard not to go.
You'll be fine on the back of the door.
Happy to see me, Kevin.
All right, so here's a question for Andrea. Andrea, and I think our only woman in the audience, you can answer too. Do women dress for men or do women dress for women?
Well, it depends on the situation, but half the time, you're lucky I'm dressed right now.
No, I'm unlucky that you're dressed right now.
That's
but
fair
anyway.
point, Ed. I'm with you on that, Ed. Yeah. What was the
Sometimes I like
question?
to dress up. And if they're if a woman finds a dress or a skirt with pockets, everybody's gonna know. It's like an unwritten rule. Somebody's like, "Oh, that's a nice skirt." I'm like, "It's got pockets."
You know, we've discussed it enough. I've done videos online. Other people are doing them now too. Why the hell hasn't somebody in the industry made decent fitting pants with pockets for women yet?
Because they want to sell that handbag.
Okay,
Bam.
nope, fair. I think you nailed it
Bam.
right there.
Nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because if you give them pockets, they're not going to buy that $200, $300, $4,000 purse.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that anyway. I have everything attached to carabiners.
Fanny pack, bitches.
Have a fanny pack.
For 20 years, people hated on fanny packs. Bum bags for the Brits.
Yeah. I've been made painfully aware of the difference.
Come on, you gotta love saying fanny pack. How would you like pop call it by the American term this time?
After you finish smoking a fag.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
This is an important moment to point out for anyone listening who doesn't realise that you should not go and Google British fanny without a safe search on. Or maybe you should.
You mean
Not suitable for work.
Yeah, you shouldn't search for it with it on, otherwise you learn nothing. Make sure you turn that safe search off so you can learn something and get the good pictures.
I'll learn you good.
I bet you there's a website called Nanny Fanny.
Just do not Google that on your work device.
Well, that's
if there's not, I'm renting a domain name after the
show. We had more questions, didn't we?
I don't know. That kind of broke it.
Yeah.
Nanny Fanny.
Ed, you and I wear these Middle Eastern style men's long pullover skirts,
abaya.
nightgowns. What are they called?
They're gowns, abaya. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We love them. They're great for lounging around the house, and every once in a while I'll see some of my Indian friends or whatever wearing them not to work necessarily, but to the Walmart or grocery store. So I guess they're equivalent to white people wearing pajamas to Walmart. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But they do have formal versions of this. We've seen some very comfortable. Now, we love to bring cross-culture fancy clothes like the kimono and these other things. And
yeah, because we're diverse.
Yeah, that's it. Why the hell aren't we bringing their comfort clothes over into ours?
That's a real good question. One of the things, as a man, one of the things I complain about a lot in the U.S. especially, we don't have nowhere near the choices to choose from for clothing as women or men do in other cultures. I want to feel pretty sometimes, so my choice is a kilt. But if I wear a kilt, especially if I'm wearing a traditional kilt, I don't have no fucking pockets.
Yeah. Now you know how
Yeah,
they feel. Yeah, go on.
but I do have an abaya, and I'll find the link. If I can find the link, I'll send it to you. Guess what? It has a pocket.
Okay. See, I agree with dressing to feel pretty. That's why I dress the way I dress, because I like these and they make me feel good. And if I'm going with just a t-shirt, if it's not some stupid, funny, nerdy thing on the iron-on patch or whatever they are, I love a plain V-neck t-shirt. Just black, gray, maroon, just a solid color. And when I'm more fit than I am at the moment, I feel like I look good, and I don't care if I
You
do or
feel
don't.
pretty.
Yeah, exactly. I feel pretty. And there was one point in time where I was looking pretty good, and they did a really good job of accenting the arms as opposed to just a big old belly. And I love those things. And to the point where I'm like, I don't want to wear my little semi-fancy shirts with the nerd logo because I like how I look. It makes me happy. And I think that's really the key. But besides looking good, you know what's right up there with it? Pockets. What the
Pockets.
fuck is up with I love the shorts I'm wearing right now. It has that phone pocket, which actually I don't use for my phone. I use for my little notebook I carry around. Or they're good for carrying your sunglasses without them getting crushed when you sit down. Or why do we
Andrea
not?
don't have
Just
those.
rub it in. This is why I usually buy men's pants.
Makes
But they
sense.
don't fit right. They got more room in the front and not enough in the back, but they got pockets.
You know what I buy for work? Now I work in a warehouse to make the bills meet. I don't wear sweatpants to work during the winter. I wear scrubs because they have extra pockets, and I like it. Now, here's my problem. They're like, people are yelling cargo pants. Somewhere right now, somebody listening to this going, what about cargo pants? Cargo pants came out. They were neat. Like, there we go. There we go.
Cargo shorts, baby.
See, but like the military and medical field, EMTs in particular, have cargo pants that look right. They're neat. All the ones they sell to the public look like they've been under the fucking mattress for 3 months. And they're a wrinkled mess when you pull it out. What the hell's up with that? Why do you got to look like a slob because you want a pocket that fits a full Subway sandwich?
It all depends on the material. But
Yeah,
scrub
that's true.
material is good.
Yeah.
It doesn't wrinkle. It looks nice. But the men's scrubs have better pockets.
They do.
Still.
But your ass looks a lot better in the women's scrubs than mine will ever look in the men's scrubs. So it's a trade-off. You have a butt hugger, I get a pocket.
Henceforth, maybe that's why they did away with pockets on women's clothes. So it's a
No.
man thing. A man designed those and did away with the pockets so we could look at their asses.
And then
Don't-
And sell us
convince
expensive bags. Yeah.
and convince the women that this will get you the better fill in the blank husband, job. And now for the past 15 years, women are like, can you stop looking at my ass? And they're like, well, will you
So
buy
did I wear the wrong pair of pants? That's why I don't have the right job?
I was going to say
Good job.
that's why you don't have the right husband. So, but anyway.
Bitch.
Now, Kevin's wearing a style that has seemed to gone away here in America. Yeah, moving on. Yes, just the sweater with no shirt underneath. And I like that style back in the day when it was really in style, but it's gone away here and you don't see it too often anymore.
Kevin, are you wearing an undershirt?
A very thin one. Yeah.
Okay.
Because most of the time, Ed, I wear an undershirt also.
Okay.
All right. Wow, that looked like I had a bra on for a second. That's just,
yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, you got a bra.
But a lot
but does
of times,
your bra have pockets?
Like, I will not
Probably.
just wear a sweater or a jumper, depending where you're from and what you call it, without some type of light shirt underneath it. Because I
no, I actually I do all the time.
I don't want my sweat soaking into what is presumably a higher cost clothing item.
But if it's
That's
wool, you don't have anything to worry about.
You're also not accounting for the fact that I live in the UK, so I have very few opportunities to actually sweat.
You work in a kitchen.
No, I don't. Well, I do occasionally. I hate to break it to you, but if I'm working in a kitchen, I'm not wearing a fucking jumper.
You're British. I thought you wore them all the time.
I'm not wearing a jumper. I'm wearing a Parker anorak with the hood up, pulled tightly around my face.
Now you're talking about Florida people. Oh my God, it's in the 60s. Get my parka.
And a highly attractive mustard-coloured cashmere scarf.
The deep mustard or the bright mustard? American mustard or real
Oh, no,
mustard?
deep mustard.
Oh, good.
No,
Okay.
no.
Right? I see the look, the pain looked on your face. You're just totally cringy. What
So
else we got?
if
Yeah.
you with the bras
Mm.
and pockets.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because they don't fit properly. A lot of women use their bras as pockets. Have you been in
As-
the line and seen them pull money out, phone, small dog?
That's
you
when
know.
Ed is like, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you break a 20?" Oh, it's still warm and moist.
Mm. And it's got powder all over it.
The most annoying thing for women's fashion is that, ironically, you used to have pockets and then fashion did away with them.
Yeah.
It's not like women's clothing never had pockets.
Right.
Although technically you wouldn't recognize them as the pockets they are today, but undergarment pouches
Yes.
was where it started.
What's even
With the
worse?
big hoop skirts, and they had,
slits in them to get to your pockets. Yeah.
What's even worse is they have pockets now, but they're false pockets, or they'll be 1 centimeter deep, just 1 fingernail deep, and you're like, why are you gonna fake pocket a pair of pants?
Yeah, I'm wearing women's pants right now, and the pockets are like to there.
Go ahead, Kev. Sorry.
2 fingers.
I was just going to say, as a man who, although I only do it when I'm forced to, but occasionally for my work, I wear a suit. And what is the point of those stupid little suit pockets that you get on medium range suits that aren't a pocket? They've created a false pocket, and even worse are the ones that have a tiny little bit of false handkerchief stuck out the top of it.
A lot of waistcoats or vests.
I
Again,
refuse. If I have to, I will buy a suit jacket with a fake pocket in it. But the one with the bit of fake handkerchief, no, just die, please.
I want a real pocket so I can actually put a pocket square in there because I
A
think
proper handkerchief in there, yeah. How am I supposed to colour match my handkerchief to the rest of my accessories?
That's right.
Did you know that if you get a good high quality men's suit, a lot of times the pockets are sewn closed. You have to take that stitch out.
Yeah.
You have to unpick them, yeah.
A lot of the vests that I buy, or waistcoats for Kevin, the pockets are stitched closed.
Mhm.
And after being so used to this, one time I got one, I'm like, oh, it's stitched closed. And I unstitched it, and then whatever I put in it fell all the way to the bottom of the vest. I'm like, there's no fucking pocket there. God damn it. It's
fake out.
Let's talk about trends. Do you think trends actually influence more than 3 months worth of clothing styles?
No.
And if so, in a
Not
good way
so
or
much. I
bad
think
way?
it's a slower process these days.
Mm-hmm.
I think fashion changes so rapidly now compared to a few hundred years ago.
Yeah.
It's very hard for any one thing to stick. I mean, you'll get favourites. They always talk down there in fashion about, oh, that's coming round again. And it's normally because it was a good product the first time. It just got phased out by something new. But hey, let's go back to that.
Like Pennywise, it's got a 27-year cycle. True story.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably name 1 or 2 examples, but I can't think of anything major where you could say that was a massive trend shift in fashion that has lasted 4 years afterwards.
How about pants hanging below your underwear line?
Is
That's a style.
Is that fashion or just ignorance?
You know what? After 30 years of seeing it, that is fucking fashion now.
No, that's ignorance.
To us, it might be ignorance. To the people doing it, are you saying 6'7", Andrea? Is that what
No, because we know how that particular trend started.
Right.
But a lot of the people
Mhm.
that do it now, they do not understand that. And the reason why things don't stick around now as much as they used to, because before they had to make the material, cut the material, have it sewn or sew it, which is more expensive and time consuming. Now
It's
it's on a
quicker.
machine and it gets produced,
Mm.
mass produced
Right.
quickly. So
And shipped out in bulk.
mhm.
And I've seen, things come back, trends that have lasted more than 4 years. Look, we have seen bell bottoms come back
Oh yeah.
multiple
Oh, they're back now.
times.
Well, yeah, they're back again.
And
Yeah.
skinny jeans have come and gone multiple times.
Yeah.
Now, I think those trends aren't necessarily lasting more than 4 years, to use Kevin's windows, and then they disappear for 27 years, just like Pennywise. And then the evil returns. But there are other things that it's funny because you remember in the late 70s, early 80s, they came out with buttonfly jeans, and everybody's like, oh my God, these are genius.
I
You know,
love those.
there was
Original jeans were button fly.
right. There's some motherfucker that was born in 1880 that saw these coming out at 90 years old, and they're like, you know what?
Back
We
in my
had
day.
these before zippers became popular in the 20s.
Yeah.
This is all we had. You're welcome, fuckers. Get off my lawn. Yeah, she was a very verbose woman. Okay. What else? Do we have any other stuff to go on about this? How do we fix this shit? How do we go from function and away from form? How do we tell them there's money in functional fashion as opposed to just profit?
People have to want functionality over appearance. That's the bottom line. And when we have celebrities selling, and even with the internet today and the influencers selling,
Mm,
yeah, people have to decide, I want functionality over fashion or trends.
Well, when the pandemic hit, a lot of people during COVID stuck at home, they realized, hey, let me make some of my own clothes. And so there is a culture out there with the slow fashion and repurposing and making what they have more functional or, more
Yeah.
to them. So it's out there. It's just not a lot yet.
Kevin, you got any? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think the development of functional clothing, it always exists and it comes and goes in terms of the level of sort of market penetration, but it always fits itself to what are we doing with our technology.
Huh.
Gentlemen's suits having all these pockets started because we suddenly had a billfold for our paper money, and we had a watch chain, and we had this and all of these other trappings. These days you've got rucksacks that have, hey, I've got a pocket for your laptop and here's a charger and you can plug it in, and you've got USB power for your phone in there, and here's a jacket with a pocket in designed to put your phone in with speakers. We're incorporating technology into fashion all the time, and I think that's part of where you get the functionality. I think humanity is too vain to ever give up wanting to look pretty over a function. But I think there'll always be function out there for whatever it is the technology du jour.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, I'm going to take this someplace else because we're talking about fashion and functionality and style, and especially Kevin made me think of this when he's talking about people and so forth and so on. Shaving, especially with women. How much money do women spend each year removing body hair from their body that's actually okay for it to be there?
Actually, it's
I don't know,
probably
how many
better.
times have I been to their house?
What's that? What's that, Kev?
I said, I don't know, how many times have I been to her house? I mean, I always say I'll clean the sink, but
Andrea, do you want to talk about this?
Oh, no, I don't spend money on it because I just don't care anymore.
I think not just women, but men as well, though. I mean,
Men
beard
as
culture,
well. Yeah, men as well. And
especially in the last couple of decades, has become a big thing again, hasn't it? Another cyclical thing from the sort of, the roaring days of the handlebar mustache's original origins, We're back round to big invest. It's a big market these days. You go into any chemist now, and there's shelves. I remember when I grew up. Oh, you want something to look after your beard? Here's a roll-on of Old Spice. Fuck off.
right, right.
And now you go in and it's beard creams and beard oils and clippers with 74 micro fine gradings and it's it's another fashion trend. It's anywhere you can. Where can we get money out of them? They don't care
Yeah.
about this anymore. They're not buying suits and pocket watches, but everyone has body hair. Fuck it, let's make beard culture a thing.
Yeah.
You'll slap a picture of a Viking on the front of it. Rah.
There you go. That's so true. It's now I want to defend my facial hair regime. But the fact is, I use two products. One is the wax to keep the curl of the mustache, and the other one is just so this doesn't get wiry as a motherfucker. And that's it. And I don't worry about scents. I don't want scents. I don't want it to smell because there's enough other things that we put on us between shampoo, body wash, hand soap, hand sanitizer, toothpaste, cologne. We've got so many smells we're slapping on our body.
Mhm.
And then a woman doesn't want anything but to smell a man's colon on her pillow. But
So I'm not sure where you're getting all of these different variety of smells from. I'm basically just caffeine and nicotine. Balanced areas throughout the day.
What was that
It's
about
funny
nicotine?
because
Go ahead, Ed.
I started using a deodorant that's called Bourbon Barrel, and I love it. I can smell like whiskey all day long. And
Irish.
I've hugged several women, and they're like, "You smell good." I was like, "I know what kind of woman you are."
What brand is that, Ed?
It's Mando.
Like
Lume. I'm
like
sure
Mandalorian?
it's like it's spelled like Mandalorian. It's Mando. Lume was the original maker for women's products, and then the woman she started making men's products, and I love it. It smells great.
Well, that's something I like. Obviously, a very similar sense to what you enjoy. I like the woodsy, the cedar and the bourbon and even the tobacco and
Outdoors.
leather smells. I like those for me, and it's always mystified me why men don't wear floral, because women like floral smells, and why women don't wear fucking food or leather, because that attracts men.
I do.
I know.
I do.
Yes, Kev?
No.
Kevin?
So interestingly, and maybe somewhat connivingly of me, if I'm on a day off, my scents are like you guys. I like earthy, woody tones, but I do have sweet scents, and I wear them when I'm working because the ladies go, "Oh, that's nice. You smell good today. What's that?" That's a 5-star review and a £10 tip. Thank you, love. That's what that is.
Unless you look them straight in the eye and go, that's your mom.
No, I can't lie. There's it's probably 2 or 3 girls I'd probably crack that pun with, but
but these scents that I wear that I enjoy, I wear them for me because I'm not within arm's reach of anybody all day long except Andrea, and she appreciates the smell too. She has certain scents she doesn't like, and I just won't ever wear those because there's so much out there. I don't have to pick those 3 things that bother her, and honestly, I don't like them either. But yeah, this is again, you wear what makes you feel good, what you enjoy.
I smell like strawberry shortcake.
The doll, not the food.
You know the old strawberry shortcake dolls? Well, they have a scent, and it smells so good. That's what I smell like.
Sorry, I said that with a bit too much conviction. I should point out I have a younger sister, but
Yeah, and he used to steal her dolls and lick the scent off of them.
Yeah.
Kevin, can you name 2 other dolls that hung out with strawberry shortcake?
no.
Andrea, can you?
Apple blossom and
Of course.
What was
the
the
blueberry.
Yeah,
Here, yeah, there's a blueberry muffin or something. Yeah.
Blueberry muff. No.
In muffin.
What's in the muff? Okay.
And blue waffle.
No. Ed. No.
Oh, look at her set you straight. You were right, Ed. Yeah, we done? Should we wrap this up?
We're done.
Are we good?
Good times.
Until next time.
Yeah. So join us for
Oh.
the next episode. What? Oh, closing to look at her keeping us all good.
Go, girl.
Hey, folks. You're the first line of feeling beautiful in your own life. So appease that first. And if comfort is more important than how you look, you wear it with confidence, you're going to be fucking beautiful. Here's to you. Okay, let's get that
May you
closing
enjoy.
music. Go ahead, Kev.
I was just going to say, and may you enjoy whatever you're drinking tonight, no matter what cup size you're enjoying it from.
Boom.